saying to yourself, I'm tired of this medication, I'm tired of my glucose level going up and my A1C? Here are 4 ways to regain your health back from diabetes.
Black Heart.
And I'm a music producer, and I'm here to tell you how dynamic growth and wellness saved my life. As a music producer, a lot of us tend to have very bad eating habits and sleeping habits. I'm always in front of the computer night and day working on music and eating all hours of the day and night, enormous amounts of food, or probably no food at all, and no rest. And it got to the point where my body said enough is enough. Started throwing up from bad diet, and weeks and weeks and weeks, started throwing up bile, almost died on the way to the hospital because I knew if I didn't go to the emergency room that night, I wouldn't have made it. Got to the hospital, they diagnosed me with diabetes 2 and diabetic ketoacidosis. And I was in the ICU for 5 days and almost died in ICU 3 times from the same reason. They had me on medications, 4 medications to be exact, and they prescribed those same medications to me when I got out of the hospital. I knew when I was in the hospital there was one person I had to call to get me to be able to reverse everything that was going on, and that was Rizia for Dynamic Growth and Wellness. Met up with her not even a day after I got out of the hospital, had my first raw vegan meal. She taught me how to cook, how to prep food, how to exercise, how to read labels, how to eat medicinally, and basically she helped me reverse diabetes 2. I'm on a weight loss journey, and when I met up with Rizia, I was a certain weight. A couple of weeks later, I dropped 45 pounds. People don't even recognize me anymore. So if I recommend anybody for a transitional phase or a change of lifestyle, change of health and betterness, I would recommend Dynamic Growth and Wellness.
Hello, my name is Rizia Luke. I am the founder of Dynamic Growth and Wellness. And the reason I created Dynamic Growth and Wellness is because I went through a lot of stuff in my time and in my journey. Since as a child, I actually went through a lot of stuff with my mother and father fighting a lot and dealing with different things. And I came from Trinidad and Tobago, and I came up to the United States with my mother, brother, and sister, and we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Now, in that 1-bedroom apartment, when we were living there, my cousin from Guyana also came up to the United States. Around that time, I had a lot of stuff going on. Tragic stuff happened to me, and my mindset as a child, as a teenager, it scarred me when it came to certain things. I had low self-esteem, I was gaining weight, losing weight, and I just didn't know what to do. It was just really a crazy time for me, and my mind frame just wasn't right. I got to college at the age of 17 and I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. My self-esteem was so low that I didn't even know certain things that I needed to do, things that I needed to understand, and I was trying to find myself. So I would just eat, and I actually went up to 180, 90 pounds and at a size of 12. And me being that size, I wasn't comfortable with myself. Even when I was in college, before college, I used to run. And even when I got to college, it's like I didn't want to run no more. Like that didn't even matter to me because of all the stuff that I was going through. And so as I got out of college, I was thinking, okay, it's time to lose this weight. But my mindset wasn't right. I would, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. It just didn't work. And then in 2009, I was attacked. I was attacked badly that my mental state of mind even got worse. I just wanted to mask it, so I just started to overwork myself. I started doing real estate full time. I was doing my second master's for speech language pathology, so I was just basing on my clinicals, speech, teaching, doing homework, finding extracurricular activities, and I was just sleeping 2 hours a night. My body became so highly inflamed. I would throw up every day. My head would spin. I would have headaches. My throat would close up. My body felt like it had the flu. It was just a real crazy and tragic time. And I just didn't know what really was going on. And that was 2009. Then 2010. My right side from a car accident was crushed. My shoulder, my knee, my hip, my back. I had all my spine but the discs were bulging. It was just a lot of stuff. And then I started becoming so stressed. And then in 2011, where all this stuff was happening, and then me, losing my house, this and that, I just didn't know what to do. So the doctor said to me, listen, I think I need to do a biopsy because you go into the ENT and all these different doctors, they're not finding anything. Let me see what's wrong. He did a biopsy, he checked all my cells. He said, I can't tell from the naked eye, but after doing the test, your whole body is inflamed. What are you eating? How long are you sleeping? Are you stressed out? What do you do? And then that made me understand that stress, food, and different ways you think and the stuff that you put in your body affects you in many different ways. He told me, I don't want to give you any medication. I want you to cut out certain foods and with 3 or 4 months, introduce them back to see how your body is feeling. So that's what introduced me to holistic stuff and things being acidic foods and alkaline based foods. And I started, just eating and cutting out certain stuff, but I still wasn't getting better as I should. Whereas at the standpoint of maybe I was still stressing myself, maybe the foods weren't right. But that's when I decided to venture into nutritional therapy in 2014. It made me understand that certain foods and certain combinations of foods basically help with healing. But there was a certain point that I was still missing. There was herbalism and learning about fasting. And I had a really great standpoint at that point of understanding why herbs actually play a role in the vitamins and the nutrients and minerals that you get in your body in 2014. So in 2015, I tried to apply everything I knew and I started feeling better. But then something happened and I was out of sync. And all of a sudden in 2-3 months, I gained the weight again. And I said, no, that's enough. You're not going to go through this for the rest of your life. And I applied everything I knew, even with herbs, even with fasting, even with cutting out certain things like sugars and oils and so on and so forth. And then doing an assessment on myself of how to heal or rehab myself up for, the injuries that I have, and also with internal healing. And now I'm here to the standpoint of feeling better, healed. Things that used to happen to me, drinking certain stuff where I used to throw up, that doesn't happen. And I'm so happy of learning this information, and I want to be able to share all this stuff with you, because at least the information that I've learned to make me feel better, I want to help you feel better. Bring up your immunity, bring up certain standpoints, and understand how to just get better.
If you're interested in the 28-day Diabetic Healing Challenge for only $97, just click here. Imagine you'll be saving money over $20,000 of medical bills. Imagine no longer being medication dependent, being slimmer, being able to manage your diabetes, learning how to eat, learning about food, and making great lifestyle changes. You just have to click, you guys have to click here. That's all you have to do.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to send a quick video just to let you know that I have joined Rizzia's challenge, her 28-day challenge. As far as going vegan alkaline, I've noticed a few changes since I've started. This is my second time actually starting. The first time it didn't work out. my mind wasn't right, my mind wasn't in it. I did it for about a week or even less than that, a couple of days, and then I just had to I stopped. I went back to just eating my regular routine and so on and so forth. But November 1st, I started all over again, and I actually have gone full blown 100%. I started purchasing the meals from Rizzia, which is absolutely 100% delicious. Every single thing that she's made, the sauces, the salads, the meals, the pre-packaging, everything has been amazing, and everything tastes phenomenal. You don't even know that you're not eating, meat or whatever kind of foods that you're used to. Since November 1st, today is November 12th, I've lost 6 pounds. So in about a week and a half, I've lost 6 pounds. I haven't really been exercising 100%. I started going back to the gym this Monday. Today is Thursday, so I started going back to the gym Monday. So I went to the gym Monday every day this week so far. I haven't really done any rigorous exercise. I've been on the treadmill for a couple of minutes, like 10 to 15 minutes, and then that's it. I go home. So I'm just very excited, and I think she's doing a phenomenal job. She teaches you how to read labels, going organic, and not everything that you read is 100% organic. And I feel if there's anyone who wants to do her challenge, should absolutely do it. You will learn a lot of information as far as nutrition, exercise, your body, your goals, and everything else. Thank you.